What's going on, y'all? Kind of just want to come at you. I'm trying to bend over so you guys can see me in the light. I get tired of doing videos in the dark. You know, sometimes you just want to see the person you talk to, that you're listening to. I don't know, sometimes it helps people listen a little bit more. So, you know, sometimes people are a little bit more visual and they can take in what you're saying a little bit more, you know, when they see your face and stuff like this. First of all, I'm gonna tell y'all, these women, I just came out of Flatbush in Brooklyn. These are some fine women. I mean, these ethnic women, these Jamaican women that are like mixed. I'm telling y'all, some of these women, it'd be like, I deliver they food, you know, them women, boy, women can eat. Women can eat. They be happy when they get their food. I just be like, telling y'all, I ain't no simp, but I be looking at someone like, please, can I be your dessert? Please. You know what I'm saying? They just be smiling when I come to some of these women. I find they be coming to the door too. Like, guys, some of them be coming to the door with like nothing on but like panty shorts. Some girls came out. One girl came out, didn't even have a top on, y'all. Yeah, tits hanging out and everything. I couldn't believe it. Some of these chicks, boy, I don't know. They be on one. But I just want to tell y'all a story about how I know I'm Asiatic. So you got to get confirmation from the Asian man to find out. Any black man, you want to say you Asiatic, I'm telling you right now, you got to get confirmation from the Asian people that you Asiatic. I'm sorry it has to be that way. You know, I'm kind of just being cynical, but I just want to tell y'all a little story about how I got confirmation today that I'm Asiatic. And the story goes like this. I needed front brake pads on my car, right? At least that's what I thought. I needed front brake pads on my car. I took my car to Mr. Miyagi. I put my front brake pads on the floor of the passenger seat. And then I put my rear brake pads on the back floor of the passenger side. But I didn't tell. I call him Mr. Miyagi. He's a 75-year-old Chinese man, and his son fixed my car. I call dude Mr. Miyagi because that's what he act like. Every time I talk to him, I feel like I'm taking some kind of kung fu lesson. But tell you, everything happens for a reason. So I told his actual name is Wing. I told Wing, I said, I need front brake pads. I left the car with them because they usually, you give them the key, they tell them when your car parked, they go get your car. I said, I need front brake pads on my car. And so he gave me a call when it was ready. I went to go pick it up. He says, you don't need front brake pads. You needed rear brake pads. I said, okay. I said, so did you see that I had rear brake pads in the back seat? Now remember, I never told him that I had put rear brake pads in the back seat. I only told him about the front ones. It sounded like it was coming from the front, but it ended up being the back, which still surprises me. It was two reasons why I put them in the back. Number one, I was just saying, well, maybe he might find out all my pads need changing, right? So I put them in the back, but I did not tell him I put rear pads in the back seat on the floor. I only told him about the front ones on the front floor. So by the time I got my car, and he told me it was your rear that you actually need, I said, oh, cool. I said, so did you see that I had the rear brake pads in the back seat? He said, yeah. But he was surprised because, see, when you don't know about cars, people think you stupid. When you take people to go fix your car, and you're a grown ass man, they just assume you don't know about cars. Well, I don't know how to do cars. I don't know how to fix brakes. But the thing is, I know all the parts to buy for vehicles. I know parts that I need for my vehicle eventually, and I buy them and I store them away. So you don't have to know about cars, but you have to be prepared. You see? And that's what I'm telling most guys. Most guys, you know, when they used to have the shop classes in high school for guys, they had shop classes, and you came out of high school, you knew how to fix brakes on a car. The guys coming out of high school, even my generation on up, they don't know nothing. They don't know nothing about nothing. And the women don't know about homemaking either. It's a shame. But it's not about if you know how to fix cars or not. It's really about, do you want to know how to fix cars? Because if you really into cars, you should want, if you like driving, if you're a male, you should want to know eventually how to fix your car up yourself so you don't have to keep running to every Tom, Dick, and Harry. Fortunate for me, I found some real good Chinese guys. But getting back to the story, y'all, he found out, Mr. Miyagi found out today that I have a black belt. When I first met him, he was a very shrewd man. He's about 75 years old. Very shrewd, very, very cynical. You could tell that he think most black men don't know that much. But this is what I was telling y'all yesterday about, being an intellectual and how everybody wants to buy into the paradigm that the black man is not superiorly wise. Let me tell you something. The black Asiatic man is superiorly wise. And I don't care if anybody get offended by that word superior, because I don't believe in equality. Everybody's putting on the front out here. They think the smartest people are the people that sound like they came out of Yale. It's usually the court jester. It's usually the person that nobody suspects, which works out in my favor most of the time. But anyway, getting back to what I was saying, he found out. Well, the thing was, I was surprised he actually found the brakes in the back seat, but he found out that I actually am not playing checkers, I'm playing chess. He found out that I think 2 or 3 steps ahead of things. Even certain counter moves that he may do or say based on decisions he make. See, I'm telling y'all, it is certain things you can do that let people know you superior. So this Asian guy, this old 25, he's seen every Chinese. He found out I had a black belt. Then he asked me, he said, something else wrong with your car. I said, I know exactly what it is. He said, what? I said, I need control arms. I said, the control arms in the trunk. I said, I'll hook up with you a few days later. You can put them on. I said, I also got ball joints, tie rods, wheel bearings. Now, long story short, Mr. Miyagi knows that I'm playing chess and not checkers. I'm thinking 2, 3 steps ahead. Once he figured that out, even though I don't know how to fix cars, I told him, I said, Sir Wing, I said, I may not be as smart as you, but I'm always prepared. I'm telling y'all, we had like an Asiatic connection today. He found out I had a black belt. I knew he was a master, kung fu master, and I knew that, I was a student and he was a teacher, and I gave him credence that that's the way it was. I said, you might be smarter than me, but I'm always prepared. It's like I told him exactly that's what he wanted to hear. And then next thing I know, this shrewd old man now wants to talk to me about my life. You see? He finds out that this black man is not. They know some of us are Asiatic. Some of them Chinese people, they know it's a lot of propaganda over here. They know everybody ain't everybody. Some of us black people are them. They know that. Especially the wise ones. But I just want to tell y'all that little story. The Chinese man, Mr. Miyagi, found out I had a black belt. And I get confirmation that I'm Asiatic. Another thing about how you know you're Asiatic, when you don't do things right, man, you die by the sword in Asia. It's like you do it right or we cut your head off. There's no exceptions. And actually, don't take it as an offense. We cut your head off, we're actually doing you a favor. You die by samurai sword, we're doing you a favor, because if you don't want to learn that and you want to continue to be stupid, you better off dead. Trust me. Because when you go in the afterlife, everything's going to come to you then. We promise. I'm telling y'all, it was like Asiatic connection up in that mechanic shop today. They realized I had a black belt. We under the same tables of laws. It's the Asiatic way. Do it right or die by samurai sword. I'm telling y'all, boy, I found out today I was Asiatic. Y'all take care. Peace.